Alright folks, today we are diving into the world of error handling in Python. That's right, the safety net of your code. Because bugs are inevitable but crashes are optional. For this we will be taking an example of producing decimal numbers by dividing the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so let's get started. First we will have the numerator, which is suppose 10, and denominator as 5. So after that what we usually do is we make a result variable and then divide the numerator by the denominator and then print the result. But here in some cases you can get an error which is division by 0 error. If we give the denominator as 0, since we can't divide anything by 0, we get a 0 division error. So how can we fix that? So to fix this, what we can do is we will introduce a try and catch block. So in the try block we will write the result as numerator by denominator and print the result. And if there is any error, then we will take that exception as E and then print that error found, and what is the error, that is E. So now if we print it, we are just logging the error. The code isn't breaking, it's just showing error found division by 0. Now here in this case what we can also do is we can handle that error explicitly. Like suppose we want to handle this division by 0 error explicitly. So what we can do is we can give except 0 division error as E and then print well you got stuck in 0 division error. Now if we run, we are getting this. So we are explicitly handling the 0 division error. And if there are some other errors, like if I am giving A, so of course a string cannot be divided by, a number cannot be divided by a string, so we will get operand error. So yeah, this will be handled by this exception. Now in some cases you would like to define your custom errors. So for that what we have to do is we have to make a class which will extend the already built-in function exception. So like suppose let us assume that this numerator and denominator, whatever we will be doing, so the result value always has to be greater than or equal to 1. So it can never be less than 1. So if we are getting less than 1, then we will raise an error which is less than 1 error, let's name it that. So as you can see, this is not defined yet, so this will be a custom error that we will be defining. So let's define that less than 1 error, and this will be an extension of the exception class. So now we have to make the construction for this. So I guess you know how to do the constructor, and if you don't, and if you want to learn about object oriented programming, you can check out my other video which is on object oriented programming in 3 minutes. So now I'll go to the super constructor, which is basically the parent classes constructor, which is this classes constructor, and here we will set the message as value cannot be less than 1. So now if we run this, see, we are getting error found value cannot be less than 1. So we can also handle this explicitly, like except less than 1 error as E, I'll do it, and then print the less than one error was hit and comma E. So we are getting this. There are some other features as well in exception handling in Python. So we have this else clause. What this does is whenever we are not hitting an error, then this part will be executed. So in this case, when we will be hitting less than one error, at that time see the result is not being printed, but if it is normal where the division is possible, see the result is being printed. And there's a finally clause as well. So what this does is basically whatever happens in the code, if we run it properly or if we do hit an error, nothing will stop this from executing. So this will always execute. So I will always execute. Now if I run the code, see the value is coming and this is also being executed. But if we change this to 100 and we hit the less than one error, still this will always be executed. So this is all that there is in exception handling. Hope you like this. If you found this video helpful, then you won't be facing any errors in liking and sharing the video, and also subscribing to my channel for more tech and coding tutorials. Thank you for watching and do check out my other videos as well. Adios.